Good afternoon, everyone, and welcome to the program. I'm Oliver Wolf, and with me is my co-host, Jan Farrington.
It's great to be here, Chef. And welcome, everyone, to Come Dine with Me, Western New York. We have a fantastic show lined up for you today.
Coming up, you see why Buffalo's Best Grill and Catering is so popular for so many in the South Towns. Our chefs invade another Western New York kitchen, and Jan and I excited about our tour of Artisan Kitchen and Bath.
Oh, it is truly an amazing place. But up first, you're with Chef Montez, who is the banquet chef here at Seneca Niagara Resort and Casino. And you know, he is the banquet chef. Tell me exactly, what does a banquet chef
do, right?
Yeah.
You know, in our event center, any kind of caterings that you book that involve food, you know, he's the man in charge of it. And it's quite a big job
so
and very responsible job.
Food stations.
Right, food stations, the production of it, and all that, finishing touches, the flavors of it, you know, and Chef Montez, not the decor, only as it pertains to the food side of things. You know, Karen, our director, as you know, she does a lot of
Everyone
that.
Everyone has their own specific.
Exactly.
How about the ice sculptures? Those are always so
do you like those, huh?
So whatever it is, whether it's a simple reception or a very lavish banquet or a theme party, the world-class culinary team at Seneca Niagara Resort and Casino is ready to serve, and they're going to really work with you to create the perfect menu and meal.
We sure do. And here's just one of the dishes that you see on our catering menu. It's a roasted Faroe Island salmon. Today we're here with Chef Montez, Executive Chef of Banquets and Catering for the Seneca Niagara Resort and Casino. And Chef, what are we doing today?
Today we're going to do an oven-roasted salmon. It comes from Faroe Islands, just south of Iceland. It's sustainably raised without antibiotics. Okay, so we want to take our piece of salmon and we want to season it nicely. We season it on both sides with a little kosher salt and ground black pepper because we eat both sides. We have a hot saute pan here. We'll use a little vegetable oil. Then we want to carefully lay that piece of salmon in the pan. That's what you want to hear. It should sound like rain. That means your pan is nice and hot, and you're going to get a nice sear on there, nice caramelization. The key to this is just let it go. Don't move it around too much. Let it do its work. Don't move the fish until we see a little bit of coloration on the sides. So we'll go about a minute and a half, and you'll see that the fish wants to release from the pan, and that's when you know you're ready to flip it. So carefully flip the fish. We'll go about 30 seconds on this side. I like to get rid of any of the excess cooking oil. Then we'll add a little bit of butter, and we'll add a little white wine. Then from here we'll go straight into the oven, 6 to 8 minutes at 355 degrees.
All right, while the fish is in the oven,
we're going to prepare some fingerling potatoes with Swiss chard and bacon. So the first thing we want to do is get our potatoes going. Get a nice hot pan.
Here we go, Chef.
These potatoes I've par blanched, so I've cooked them partially ahead of time. And this is something you could do even the night before your dinner party.
And for fingerlings, how long would you boil them for?
12 to 15 minutes, just till they get a little tender. We'll get the potatoes in the pan, and once again we'll season with a little kosher salt and some ground black pepper. Okay, we have a little color on our potatoes. I like to call that GBD, golden brown and delicious.
GBD, I like that.
And once again, I'll get rid of a little of the excess cooking oil. We'll add a little butter. I always like to use whole butter and not margarine.
Right.
Butter comes from a cow, margarine comes from a scientist. We'll add a little diced red onion. Maybe about a quarter teaspoon of chopped garlic. Then we can add our greens. This is Swiss chard that I've just finely julienned.
You could use any greens, right? Mustard greens, kale,
spinach,
whatever you like, spinach.
Whatever you prefer. One thing that's good about Swiss chard is it helps regulate blood sugar. You just want to wilt the greens. Then when we're getting close, we'll add some of our chopped bacon. This is a nice applewood smoked bacon. And I've just pre-cooked that. You can do that once again the day before and chop it. So now we're ready to make our sauce. It's very simple. It's only 2 ingredients, honey and lemon. I like to put a little lemon zest in there, helps kick up the flavor. Then we'll get some of the juice from the lemon. This is a nice sauce that's going to enhance the flavor of your dish without adding a lot of fat. That looks ready to go.
Faroe Island salmon, available in banquets?
This is an item that's available in banquets as well as other restaurants on the property.
You do it all, social events, corporate events?
Exactly, we can do a birthday party for 15 of your closest friends or a wedding for 1,500.
Nice, nice. The menus that you're offering?
We have many creative menus to choose from, but our favorite thing to do is to customize a menu just for your guests. So come down with me, Western New York.
This portion of the program was sponsored in part by Key Video Productions, television, video, DVD, and by Diamond Cutters of Western New York. To go to a more direct source, you'll need a miner's hat.
A great video can add that wow factor to an annual sales meeting, a board of directors meeting, a trade show, corporate training.
From scripting to shooting to editing, we'll even help get the video on your website. Key Video is ready to go to work for you.
Orazio's Italian Crepes is your window to the world. Treat yourself to our homemade crepes made with authentic ingredients like imported Caputo flour, mascarpone cheese, and Ghirardelli chocolate. Indulge in our all-natural small batch gelato with no artificial flavors and all the creaminess in the world. Take your taste buds on a journey right in your own backyard. Orazio's Italian Crepes in the food court at the Walden Galleria. Let Diamond Cutters of Western New York save you money while providing only the very highest quality, beautiful diamonds. From the mines to a ring, a diamond may change hands several times before it reaches your finger. Each middleman adds a little more cost to your diamond. But for the past 35 years, our gemologists have traveled the world to bring uncut diamonds back to Buffalo, where we specialize in cutting and polishing, so we virtually eliminate the middleman. Our name says it all. Diamond Cutters. Visit WNYDiamonds.com to learn more.
Welcome to Savoy. Today we are presenting the Wrath of Grapes. This brand new recipe was thought up and named by our very own Adam Nugent. His inspiration being the classic American novel, The Grapes of Wrath. The ingredients are vodka, Concord grape puree, lime juice, hibiscus ginger syrup, a dash of red wine, garnished with Concord grapes and hibiscus. In your mixing glass, add 2 ounces of vodka, 1 ounce of Concord grape puree, a ½ ounce of hibiscus ginger syrup, 3/4 of an ounce of lime juice, and a dash of red wine. Add ice to your mixing glass and shake vigorously. Using your Hawthorne strainer, pour liquid into glass. To garnish, add 2 local Concord grapes and sprinkle with hibiscus. And there you have the Wrath of Grapes. Come on down to Savoy and see why this cocktail is the next American classic.
I'm here today with one of the owners from Buffalo's Best Grill and Catering, Tony Fumato.
Hey Raj, how you doing today?
Good, Tony, how are you doing?
Excellent.
Excellent.
So we're going to do a healthy option today, that's what we're doing?
We are. We're going to make a little eggplant Napoleon.
Eggplant Napoleon. Oh, mamma mia, that's so good.
Okay, first of all, we're going to just heat up the eggplant in the saute pan, and then we're going to just build a stack. A Napoleon is basically a stack of vegetables or fruit that are in a tower.
A stack of goodness.
Stack of goodness. So these have been just grilled, and I'm just going to heat them up real quick.
Now, do you marinate those first, Roger?
We do, actually. We marinate them in olive oil, garlic, shallots, and herbs.
Very nice. So they have a real nice flavor to them?
Yes. Okay, we're just going to slice a couple slices of tomatoes.
Now, you make that a nice beefy, thick slice, Raj?
Yes, indeed.
Now, how many years have we been working together, Roger?
I would say probably 2001, so 13 years. 13
Seems
years.
like just yesterday, right?
Yep.
That's looking like some good stuff right there.
Perfect. Okay, now we're gonna set the eggplant down on the plate first. Then we're gonna top it with one of the tomatoes that we just sliced and a fresh pizza mozzarella. Okay? And then we're just basically gonna continue.
And then repeat.
And repeat.
There we go, just like washing your hair.
Yes.
Okay, Roger, well, while you're building this Napoleon, let me take this time to let everybody know that we'll cater any party anywhere in Western New York. We certainly have grown over the last 14 years, and in large part to Roger's help. We'll do drop-off catering at your home. We have a couple sites that we work with. Give us a call, and we'll be glad to work with you in catering for all occasions.
Excellent.
It's looking pretty good there, Chef.
Thank you, sir. Okay. Now, once we get up to the top, we're going to do a little garnish.
Okay.
We're going to take this roasted red pepper. I'm just going to cut it in half.
That's some goodness right there.
And I'm going to roll the spring mix up in the pepper. I'm just doing that for a little flash on top of the eggplant.
And that's Roger's signature, doing the flash.
It's all about the flash.
It's all about the flash.
Okay. Now, we're going to garnish it with a little balsamic dressing, a reduction.
Balsamic reduction. Tell the people how that works.
Balsamic reduction is where you take balsamic vinegar and you reduce it down with a little bit of sugar until it gets to that consistency of syrup.
Yeah, like a syrup, right? But it's got that pungent flavor of balsamic vinegar.
Yes, very sweet and very tangy. Okay, and then we have the house dressing, which is our lemon basil dressing.
Lemon basil vinaigrette.
Vinaigrette, yeah.
Yes. If you've ever been to our restaurant and you get a salad, make sure you order the lemon basil vinaigrette because it is excellent.
Okay, and then we're just going to garnish it with a couple of fresh chives out of the garden.
And just so you know, that garden that we have is a labor of love we did for the chef. He said to me, Tony, can we have a nice garden out back so we can have fresh herbs? And we went right to work for him and got it done. And he can use fresh herbs for a good portion of the season.
A couple weeks later, Tony's out there digging a hole in the ground for me. Okay.
Very nice. That's beautiful.
There you go. And that's our eggplant Napoleon.
Looks good enough to eat, doesn't it? Wow, the eggplant is delicious. It really is got that marinated pounce. It really jumps off your tongue. It looks so good. You got the sweet, you got the vinegar, you got a little of this, you got a little of that. Oh, mamma mia, is this beautiful. It's a beautiful food. Nice job, Roger.
Thank you very much, Tony. And we're located at 3700 Southwestern Boulevard in Orchard Park. Come dine with me, Western New York.
Eggplant Napoleon. That's one of my favorite dishes
that is
there.
one of your favorite dishes.
Although I have to say my favorite was
the smoked salmon. I think you hogged the whole plate when we went there. No, Buffalo's best grill and catering, it was really, really memorable. And they're doing so many nice detailed touches, you know, from the herb garden that they have in the back. You know, Chef Anthony Formato and his two chefs, Chef Ben, yeah, who brings a lot of his Korean heritage, you know, Korean tacos, some of those flares into it. And then we have Chef Roger, who's his executive chef as well.
Exactly.
So it was just an impressive, you know, I called it a little bit of a gastropub. You know, they had 23 different kinds of beers on tap, some local ones, craft ones, Flying Bison and whatnot. It was very, very impressive. And the flavors and presentations, you know, that steak sandwich, his prime rib sandwich with the stuffed pepper on top.
The most popular,
wow.
yes.
Unbelievable. So definitely worth a visit.
I definitely love their stinger egg rolls. Oh,
they were
those
delicious,
were delicious.
yeah.
Everything was great. But you know what? There's a lot going on here at the Seneca Niagara Casinos, right? So the best thing to do is to check it out online, SenecaCasinos.com, because they're always adding things. I'm always seeing new shows, new events.
We certainly do. Stay with us. There's lots more ahead, including our kitchen invasion after these messages.
Closed captioning provided by Eyes on Harlem and Eyes Downtown. Better vision for a better life. And by
CarStar Relax. We'll take it from here.
At Ventura's CarStar Collision, we work hard to make the repair process easy.
Our highly trained technicians will restore your vehicle to pre-accident condition in no time.
And we provide exceptional customer service. But you don't have to take our word for it. There's only one name to remember, Ventura's CarStar Collision. Relax, we'll take it from here.
The romance of Tuscany, The flavor of DePaulo's. Everything you love about DePaulo's. The food, the friendship, the family. Whether in our elegant dining room or outside in the courtyard, the atmosphere is authentic. For a simple dinner out or the affair of a lifetime, find Tuscany in your own backyard. Ilio DePaulo's Restaurant, Banquets and Ringside Lounge in Blaisdell, a family restaurant with a gourmet touch.
You change your style. Why not your eye color? Comfort, breathability, stunning natural beauty. Whether you're in front of the lens or behind, your eyes tell a lot about you. Which color best suits your look? Well, that's up to you. Air Optics Colors contact lenses. Available at Eyes on Harlem and Eyes Downtown. Better vision for a better life.
Remodeling your kitchen is like putting together a 1,000-piece jigsaw puzzle. You know what you want it to look like when it's finished, but getting there isn't easy. Using the professionals at Artisan Kitchens and Baths can ensure every piece of the puzzle comes together to match your vision and dreams to perfection. Begin with the Artisan Kitchens and Baths design team. Bring your vision to our showroom, from your own imagination, from a magazine, from your neighbor, and we'll assist you from that point forward. Step by step, we help guide you until you have the kitchen of your dreams. Cabinetry, countertops, appliances, even audio and video systems. If you want it, we can accommodate it. Cabinets are more than wooden boxes with doors. Our professionals will explain the differences, discuss your budget, and make recommendations. We carry several brands, from fully customizable to stock, all in a wide variety of woods, stains, and colors. Something to match your style, taste, and budget. Choosing the right countertop is a combination of taste, cooking style, and lifestyle. With materials ranging from quartz, granite, marble, and other natural stones, to wood, stainless steel, and corian, the experts at Artisan can help you choose the best fit for you. Appliances? We are part of Appliance Associates, one of Buffalo's oldest and most respected appliance distribution companies, with over 30 brands at our fingertips. We have the refrigeration, oven, stove, ventilation, even built-in coffee maker to satisfy every taste and budget. We invite you to visit our live interactive showroom on Amherst Street to look around, or make an appointment with one of our designers to guarantee time to discuss your personal project. Artisan Kitchens and Baths. See, touch, feel, and use our products.
Well, Artisan Kitchen and Bath, huh? What a facility.
It's really the place to go. The design team can put just about anything together for your kitchen.
Right.
Things that you haven't even thought about, right?
Exactly, and a lot of the brands that they're carrying, really upscale, sturdy brands. I mean, some of it you will find in a professional kitchen in like a hotel or convention setting, and they have it there for you installed in your own kitchen. I mean, you will impress with something like that.
And don't forget the bath, because I think the bath, the luxurious bath, can be like the oasis in your home, especially, you know, with these stressful, busy, crazy days that we have, right?
Sure.
Yeah. Well, you know what time it is now? It is time for us to invade another Western New York kitchen. Today we're going to be visiting with the Lamastra family, and you are going to love this.
Well, I was born and raised in Buffalo. Been to a lot of different places, but I still feel like Buffalo is the best place to call home.
Although we have a smaller scale here, Buffalo is just a great place to live, raise the kids. There's plenty to do.
We do a lot of entertaining for our family and friends. Every holiday's here with the exception of Thanksgiving.
You know, we have a very functional home. It's a lived-in house. All the parties are in this house. This is really the place to be.
The old kitchen was actually a kitchen remodel, and it quickly became a non-functioning kitchen. So I told my husband that before we retire, we have to update our kitchen. We picked Artisan Kitchen and Bath because we had heard a lot of good things about that place.
They were great because, you know, we are hard to come to a decision. They did great for us.
Soccer is our life. We eat, breathe, and sleep soccer. Both my boys play travel soccer, and my husband's a coach.
I am a soccer dad. Soccer's been a passion in my life as long as I can remember. I coach the boys in their travel teams. I coach over at the high school.
I'd like to go on and play college soccer because my dad played and Canisius, and I don't know, I look up to him.
I like soccer because that's where I take my stress out from school and during the day.
There's 3 of them. they're crazy. And it presents a challenge because you want them to eat healthy, but at the same time, you don't have time to cook a really nice, hearty, meal every single night.
Hey, how are you doing? Welcome to our house.
I didn't choose the menu today. The guys chose the menu. They're soccer players. They're used to using their feet when they're out there performing. Today we taught them how to use their hands.
Well, we made two dishes. We made a traditional classic Caesar salad with homemade croutons, and we also made a marinara sauce to top over Marco's homemade gnocchis.
Marco, my boys love his Nicky Whisper sandwich.
I got the Nicky Whispers for the first time, and I really like that sandwich, and I've gotten it ever since. I've never even switched it up.
I like all the stuff in there. I like red peppers, I like onions.
We made a Nicky Whispers, which is one of our sandwiches at the Italian delis. Grilled ribeye with roasted red peppers and onions on some crunchy Italian bread with lettuce, tomato, melted provolone cheese. We all enjoyed it. It's great.
Okay, Denise, today we're going to do a classic Caesar salad. Now, do you know who Caesar Carnini was?
No.
He's the one that invented it in 1924. He was a restaurateur.
I know who Julius Caesar was.
That wasn't him. This was way after him. We started off by making homemade croutons. Just take some extra virgin olive oil, heat it in a pan. You add some cracked garlic. Then you remove the garlic, add a little bit of butter, and then pour it over some cubes of bread. Put it in the oven, toast it about 400 degrees for about 15 to 20 minutes. Okay, Denise, now we're going to make the dressing. We got our croutons all done. 2 pieces of anchovies, a fresh egg, Dijon mustard. We're going to have a half of a fresh squeezed lemon, red wine vinegar. We had a little Worcestershire sauce, a little bit of salt and pepper, about a half a cup of Parmigiano Reggiano cheese, and then we infused a little bit of extra virgin olive oil, and then we cut up some romaine lettuce hearts, poured the dressing over the top of the hearts, added the homemade croutons, lightly tossed it, and we brought it to the table to enjoy. Okay, Denise, let's see if we made Caesar Cardini proud. Tell me what you think.
Okay, here we go. Delish.
Today we made ricotta gnocchi. We made a nice batch. The boys helped me out. They're Western New York's premier soccer players, so I'm going to keep you guys busy using your hands instead of your feet this time. What do you think?
Sounds good.
Make some ricotta gnocchi. We used 3 pounds of ricotta cheese, 3.5 pounds of flour, 3 eggs, about a half a cup of olive oil, a little salt, little garlic powder to give it that extra kick. Then we put it onto a cutting board and we knead it, cut it into strips, roll it out. I brought little gnocchi boards for you guys. So you're each going to take one of those. We're going to roll up the gnocchi like this. We're going to put it between our 2 fingers. We're going to pinch it, and we're just going to flick them off onto the counter like that. They rolled it out to put those flavor saver lines in there, so they took Art's marinara sauce over the top.
Okay, David, we're going to make a very, very simple marinara sauce to top on Marco's homemade gnocchis. Again, extra virgin olive oil in a skillet, very, very finely diced onions, and a little bit of chopped garlic. We added in some San Marzano tomatoes, salt, pepper, added a little bit of sugar to take off the edge, a little bit of tomato paste to give it a little thickness, the Parmigiano Reggiano cheese, fresh oregano, thyme, basil. So what do you think, Dave? Is it done or no?
I don't know, Art. To me, maybe 10 more minutes.
You think 10 more minutes will do it?
I think 10 more minutes.
Okay, you're the boss. If 10 more minutes is what you think, we'll do 10 more minutes.
The sauce came out just perfect. The extra 10 minutes really made the difference.
And then topped it over the homemade gnocchis.
So based on all the flour everywhere, your faces, the apron, the kitchen, you guys did some hard work. What do you say we try it out? They look good.
It's delicious.
Yeah, it's good, but it seems like it's been overcooked by 10 minutes.
I know. Boys told me they're huge fans of Marco's Italian Deli. One of their favorite sandwiches, what's that? Nicky Whispers. We're gonna make it today. We got the ribeye sliced nice and thin. We're gonna throw it into a pan with some roasted red pepper, some onions, a little olive oil. Next up, the boys are gonna learn how to dress the roll. So mayonnaise on the bottom, oil on the top. These guys are gonna assemble the sandwich with some fresh lettuce shredded and some nice tomatoes. They wanted to learn how to make that sandwich. I don't know if that was such a good idea. They might be making it now and not ordering from the deli on Maple. What do you say, guys? A little Nicky Whisper action? Can't whisper no more, can you? Get a mouthful of this one. Nice job, guys.
Meal today was outstanding. Best part of the meal was I did not have to cook it for once.
I think it was just great spending the day with the family and getting to meet Art and Marco. They made this a lot of fun.
My favorite part of today's experience was rolling the gnocchi.
Because I really wanted to make pasta for the first time.
Just actually watching the boys work together in the kitchen without fighting was really a lot of fun for me. Hopefully now maybe they'll get a little bug that they'll want to explore the kitchen a little bit more and get more involved in all the cooking for all the parties and things that we do.
Come dine with me, Western New York.
This portion of the program was sponsored in part by Artisan Kitchens and Baths, Western New York's most interactive showroom.
We have new information on the most wanted sandwiches in Western New York.
I'll make this brief. These sandwiches were last seen at Marco's Italian Deli. Be on the lookout for Nikki Whispers. Big, beefy, surprisingly sweet. Maria Gumati, a spicy little number. Everyone wants to get their hands on. And the Underboss, notorious and nearly impossible to knock off. If you see these sandwiches, do not, I repeat, do not apprehend them alone. They are extremely tasty. No further questions at this time. Thank you.
Public needs to know.
Lockport's favorite restaurant and meeting place, the Village Eatery Italian Bistro serves the finest pizza, pasta, chicken, veal, and seafood. Our famous Friday night fish fry, homemade Italian bread, and old world sauce have kept Western New Yorkers coming back for over 35 years. Check out our vast wine selection and visit the Bistro Bar for a signature martini. For really great Italian-American food, it's the Village Eatery Italian Bistro.
Oh, we are almost out of time. But before we go, we'd like to thank our great partners that help make this program possible.
Diamond Cutters of Western New York, Eyes Downtown and Eyes on Harlem, Key Video Productions, Ventura's Car Star Collision,
And of course, Seneca Niagara Resort and Casino, where we get to produce our show every week in this beautiful space.
Yes, and as always, please support your local businesses.
That's
it's
right.
the right thing to do. It helps them, your local restaurants.
Keeps our economy strong.
Exactly.
From the Key Video Production staff and our chefs and everyone here at Come Dine With Me Western New York, thanks for watching. I'm Jan Farrington.
And I'm Oliver Wolf. See you next Sunday. And remember, food rules.
You change your style. Why not your eye color? Comfort, breathability, stunning natural beauty. Whether you're in front of the lens or behind, your eyes tell a lot about you. Which color best suits your look? Well, that's up to you. Air Optics Colors contact lenses, available at Eyes on Harlem and Eyes Downtown. Better vision for a better life.